Good morning. Glad you could join us. You guys really encourage me when you give likes and loves and comments and positive feedback. It's really helpful. Appreciate it. So, about 2 weeks ago, I was out for a walk. A lot of times late at night I walk, and it was actually snowing, and I've actually kind of enjoyed walking in the snow. Sometimes I take pictures with the flash, and it's a really cool effect. And I like to listen to music. Sometimes I listen to sports. A couple years ago, Heidi gave me AirPods. You know, I had the other ones, but they're like these right here, right? Okay, yeah. And long story short, I was about a block from the house, and we'll just say I stopped listening to anything. And so when I got home and I took my hood off, I only had one AirPod. I'm like, oh no. And I'm sure that I prayed right now. It's a prayer I've prayed many times. Jesus, you know where it is. Please show me, because my chance of finding it are slim and none, right? So, I mean, I'm not going to be able to find it. But so I go back out, because it's like I actually walked on the road if it had fallen on Eleanor, and there'd be snow plows coming through, and oh my goodness, it's like I was thinking it could have been anywhere in this certain. So I went back, I covered needle in the haystack, did not find it. But Jesus, you know where it is, if you could show me. And so I went out the next morning, just a little bit better chance, except there had been some plowing, some salt, cars had come by. I was kind of getting a little bit discouraged. But I love this passage that Jesus says in the Sermon on the Mount. Keep on asking, and you'll receive what you ask for. Keep on seeking, and you will find. Keep on knocking, and the door will be open to you. For everyone who asks receives. Everyone who knocks, everyone who seeks finds, and to everyone who knocks, the door will be open. You parents, if your children ask for a loaf of bread, do you give them a stone instead? So you get the idea. So then Heidi's like, well, actually, it's probably better when you're out walking that you just have one in, so then you can hear better out of the other ear in case, you know, there's a car or whatever. And it's like, yeah, I guess. And then I was actually looking into getting a new pair, and now they have these noise cancellation ones, okay? And we were talking, it was Heidi and I and a friend, and then I was just being funny in front of Heidi. I said, so the noise cancellation thing, does it block your wife's voice? I probably shouldn't have said that in front of her, but obviously I was joking. I paid for it by a little bit extra yesterday on Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, right? So I was kind of going back and forth, and I checked inside about 10 days ago. I'm walking, there's fresh snow, and I see something that looks just like that. Snow that's shaped just like that. I thought I had it, but I didn't. But you know, sometimes God answers yes, sometimes God answers no, and sometimes God says wait. But I think this whole thing about knocking and seeking, there's something about it. There's good that comes from that, right? Always seek God. We may not get the answer that we're looking for. Yesterday, I was going out to get the garbage can to bring it in, and I found it in our driveway, in a crack. If it wasn't in the crack, never would have survived. At least three times I went over that spot with a snowblower. At least 3 times, if not 5 or 6 times, I went over that spot with a snowblower. Or maybe it got thrown out of the snowblower and ended up in that crack. I don't know. Where it's at in the driveway, I easily could have driven over it once or twice a day. So I found it, picked it up, put it in my ear, and if you have them, you know the noise. It makes that noise. It works. Now, maybe I'll contact Apple and let them know about it. But you know what was really kind of cool? That day, I wasn't looking for it. But if we do the things we're supposed to do, the asking, the knocking, the seeking, sometimes when we least expect it, God's just going to be like, yeah, I know where it is. I'm going to show it to you. May God hear your prayers today. May you have your trust and hope in Him. And may He surprise you today. God bless you. Have a great day.